A day in the life of Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world. The richest person seems interesting to everyone, even us. There has to be something he's doing right that we're not, right? Well, let's take a look at his everyday life and how he goes about his day. Spoiler alert, it's actually much simpler than you'd expect. Surprising, isn't it? In this video, we're giving you a roundup of a day in the life of Jeff Bezos. Let's begin. Jeff Bezos wakes up in the most natural way that's actually proven to be the best way to wake up for humans. Mr. Bezos doesn't use an alarm clock and still manages to get up at 6 to 7 a.m. If there's one thing this man knows, it's how to take care of himself because, as he said, he likes to get and go to bed early. The early bird did get the worm, and it's a big fat one too. What's surprising is that CEOs of Apple and Pepsi get up before the sun. He values his 8 hours of sleep a lot, even though it can be hard to achieve at times. But after a deep sleep, he says he's more energized and in a better mood. Once he gets up, he indulges in the most important meal of the day with the most important people to him. To kickstart his day, he likes to have some coffee while reading the newspaper. In his words, he likes to putter in the mornings, which is an important ritual for him. Other than that, he's also made sure to spend some time with his wife, novelist Mackenzie Bezos, and his children. However, this part of the routine might have changed as they decided to get a divorce in 2019. Not only is he an amazing businessman, but he's also an amazing dad. He deliberately avoids setting up early morning meetings in order to make time for his family. We're not sure what sort of lavish cuisines the 1% of the world enjoys, but we can assure you that Mr. Bezos has a unique palate. One time he was seen eating an iguana. That could be because he was at the 2018 Explorers Club annual meeting. Bezos took part in eating exotic animals, which included crickets, python, tarantulas, cockroaches, and grubs, along with the lovely iguana. On another occasion at a meeting with Matt Rutledge, he orders potatoes, bacon, green garlic, yogurt, eggs, and the most peculiar sort of meat, octopus, all for breakfast. He can't forget his fondness for food trucks either. In 2014, he told Business Insider about a phenomenally popular truck outside of Amazon's headquarters, which was apparently out of control. It's no secret that Bezos has come a long way, but the same goes for his health as well. He might have a refined palate now, but before that, Bezos tried not to think about what he was eating, so as to not waste any brain power on it. He'd rather save that for more important decisions. However, all of this changed when his wife came along. In a Summit Series interview with his brother Mark, Jeff talked about how he would eat a whole can of Pillsbury biscuits with butter in the morning. He wouldn't even read the nutritional labels on any snacks. But when his wife asked him to change his eating habits, he obliged. Maybe that's why he bought out the food grocer Whole Foods in 2017. After breakfast, he does the one thing every other sane person dreads: dishes. The weirdest part is science advocates for this peculiar habit of his. Doing such mindless tasks helps the mind wander, and that's how he gets his million-dollar ideas. Well, in his case, billion-dollar ideas. Next up, around 10 a.m. he works the most. In fact, most of his more intense meetings. He likes to do his high IQ meetings before lunch so that he can get the best of his brain power. This is another great productivity tactic, as you're more likely to perform better in the mornings. Generally, Jeff isn't big on meetings anyway and tried to limit them to 6 hours per year. On the rare occasion that he does call a meeting, he employs a 2-pizza rule. He never organizes meetings that 2 pizzas can't feed the entire room. This could be because he used to be an explosive boss, snapping at people when he was upset. However, he did hire an executive coach to help him tone all of it down. After a hard day of making important decisions or meetings, he stops thinking about work at 5 p.m. and leaves any sort of difficult decisions for tomorrow at 10 a.m. He even said, because of 5 p.m., I can't even think about that today. Let's try this again tomorrow at 10 a.m. As a senior executive, he says his main job is to make a small number of high-quality decisions, not thousands of decisions every day. The quality of your decisions might be altered because of fatigue. To make sure that all his decisions are made at his best mental clarity, he only makes 3 decisions per day. Strategy used by Warren Buffett, too. While we're on the topic of work-life balance, Bezos chose work-life harmony instead. He prefers the word harmony because balance means that there needs to be a strict trade-off. He even said if he's happy at work, he'll be better at home, making him a better husband and father. And when he's happy at home, he can come into work more energized so that he can perform as a better employee and a better colleague too. When it comes to his physique, we don't know much about his workout routine, but whatever it is, he needs to drop it soon because he looks ripped enough as is. That's a wrap for a day in the life of Jeff Bezos. Which one of these did you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for similar content. See you in the next one.